We're going to be writing equations of lines. We're going to be using 4 different formulas. The slope formula, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. The point slope form, y minus y1 equals m, parentheses, x minus x1. The slope intercept form, y equals mx plus b. And standard form, ax plus by equals c. With standard form, the a, the b, and the c values all have to be integers, meaning they can't be fractions. And our a value always has to be positive. So standard form, there's a little bit more than just the formula. We need all of them to be integers, and specifically a has to be a positive integer. With the first one, what we're going to do is we're going to write the equation in point slope form. If it's in point slope form, this is the formula that we're using. We're going to be plugging in the y value in for the y1. We're plugging the x value in for the x1. And then we have to plug in the slope. Those are the 3 different things we're plugging in. That means we're going to find the slope first. We're going to take our second y minus our first y. We're going to take our second x minus our first x. That gives us 2 over negative 1, which is negative 2. Now, technically, there's 2 different answers, so I'm going to show both answers. You only need to have one of the answers. It can either be written with this ordered pair, or it could be written with this ordered pair. It doesn't matter which one. Both are the correct answer. Let's start with the first one. Our equation is going to be y minus 4, because this is our y value, equals negative 2, parentheses. Then we're going to use our x value, x minus 2. That right there is our first answer. Or with the second one, we would have y minus 6 equals negative 2, x minus 1. Now, once again, you only have to have one of those answers. You don't have to write both of them, but depending on which one you use, either one of those answers is correct. Now, with the second one that we're going to do, there's 2 different things we need to look at. One, it says that we're going to put it into slope-intercept form. That would be the y equals mx plus b. They also tell us it's parallel. Now, what we know about parallel lines is they have the same slope. So we're finding a parallel line for the given equation. That would be the given equation, meaning that our slope is 6. Now, this is where a lot of students get confused. The negative 1 is not meaningful. We're not going to be using it. What we're going to be using is the ordered pair 8, negative 1, because it goes through the given point. So when we write our equation, it's going to be similar to what we did before. We're going to go y plus 1, because a negative and a negative make a positive, equals 6, x minus 8. Now I'm going to simplify it so that it looks like slope-intercept form. I'm going to distribute the 6. And then I'm going to subtract the 1. And I get an answer of y equals 6x minus 49. Now, the third type is going to be similar to the one that we just did. The only difference is that it doesn't say that it's parallel, it says that it's perpendicular. And we know that perpendicular slopes are negative reciprocals. So if we have a slope of 5, the perpendicular slope would be negative 1/5. Or if we had a slope of 5/3, the perpendicular slope would be negative 3/5. The other thing is it has to be in standard form. So standard form, remember, is ax plus by equals c. We see our slope is 1/5. That means our perpendicular slope would be negative 5. So we're going to write our equation. Y minus 7 equals negative 5, x plus 1. Remember, it's a plus 1 because a negative and negative make a positive. Now remember, this is not standard form. We're going to turn it into standard form. So first thing we're going to do is distribute. Then we're going to add the 7. And we get y equals negative 5x plus 2. But once again, this is slope-intercept form. This is not standard form. Notice that the x and y's are together. So we need to put the x and y's together. So I'm going to add the 5x. That gives me 5x plus y equals 2.